This is the Sarcasm Podcast. The basement during a potential hurricane, I think. I'm here with Rachael McMahon of Valor Tattoo. Hell yeah. Dental hygienist specializing in, how do you say this? Swarovski crystals for your tooth. I'm gonna get it done tonight.
Right here.
Right here. That's
Not
right.
now.
It's going down.
Not right now.
No.
We're going to get into it, though, because last time when Kyle Hediger on, I think it was episode 13, he was explaining what it was, and I had to have you on, just because I don't think I've ever seen this before. Are you a first on the East Coast to start this?
I want to say yes. The first dental professional. I know there's dabbling into like esthetician type of work that learns how to do it somehow.
Right.
But yeah, the first like actual dental professional licensed that actually knows about teeth and, you know, all the important things in there.
So wait, so there are people out there that aren't dental professionals that are...
Yes.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. There's a whole field. They do teeth whitening, and they have no educational background.
I was supposed to have one of them guys come over to wipe my teeth
Yeah.
before this, but he never hit me back up.
I mean, I
not
don't
saying
like
name.
to knock other people's hustle at
Oh, yeah,
all.
right.
Because that's actually how I found tooth jewelry in, you know, the social media world. But I do kind of ease people with caution, I guess I want to say.
Right.
Your best whitening option would be through a dental office. That's where you'll get the highest tier of whitening.
Have you ever whitened anybody's teeth?
Absolutely. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Really?
Yep.
Now, what does a professional white? Well, let's start with the schooling, right? Like you're like legit.
Yeah.
100%.
Licensed dental hygienist. Yeah.
Oh shit. So, how long does that take?
It's like a 2.5-year program, an associate's degree, and then you get your licensure after that.
Is there like a board test or something?
Yeah.
Really? Damn. So, do you still do hygiene stuff now, or?
Yes, I do. I work hygiene right now just one Saturday a month. Just trying to keep my skills in the game.
Right.
You know, but I really like the freedom that and the creativity that the tooth gem, you know, business has given me.
It's crazy
Very
because there are
different.
people out there now that are like getting their tooth like drilled out, I believe, to get like a diamond put in or something.
Mm-hmm.
Is this?
I'm not too familiar with that process.
Would you
I-
recommend it?
It depends, number one, who is doing it. You know, I want to say trust your dentist if you're doing anything.
Not if it's
with
Kinga. Did not trust her. Dude. She might still have my balls at her office. I don't know.
Explain who King is.
No, I don't want to do that. She'll be at my door in 10 minutes, 100%. So yeah, so have you? So what got you into it? Like, what made you? So like, let me
get into tooth
like the
jewelry,
jewelry.
or-
Yeah, like how did you?
So
come
I
across
guess this was last summer. You know, when quarantine hit, I hate to talk about like quarantine and COVID again, but when that all happened, I was out of work for a little while because dental was like top ranked.
Right,
you know,
right,
we're in
because
your
of
mouth,
COVID, right?
aerosols. Yeah, so we were closed down, and I am a worker. I'm a hustler. I just like can't sit still with things like that. I like to make money. I like to talk to people and help people, and so it just, you know how I guess like Instagram read your mind or whatever. And it just popped up on one of my, you know, feeds, this like beautiful smile with these gems and sparkles and glitter. And I was just like, what is this? So I clicked on it, and then I clicked the hashtag Toothgems, which I recommend always people to look into. It gives you some options as far as if you're not on the creative side to see if there's something you would like to do that I could maybe do for you. And so from there, I just did my own research, and I was able to get my own materials through a dental provider as well. Not just something on eBay or not just something I honestly don't know where some people are getting some of the
Now you're talking about the
materials.
crystals.
The
Now,
crystals and
Are they
the bonding agent.
Are they like a specific type of crystals? Like, what makes them so?
So Swarovski is one of the top crystals in the world, the makers of crystals. I mean, if you go to like King of Prussia or something, you ever go to the Swarovski store? Maybe not.
Well, no, I've heard of
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
That's why
So-
I didn't know they were like two and the same.
Yeah, it's
I
the
didn't know
same
they were-
brand, and so I work with a wholesaler that I order like packs of them of different sizes, and I always post about that stuff on my feed and on my page because I think it's
Instagram
really,
handle
femgems
underscore.
underscore fem underscore gems with a Z. But yeah, I just really want people to know what's going in their mouth, what products are being used. That way they don't just go in someone's basement and are getting nail art. I don't know if I mean, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like bedazzles or
Yes.
whatever they are.
Because if you type on Amazon and Swarovski crystals, you can get a pack of 100 for $4.
They're fake.
But they're not authentic, and they're for nails. So if you're comfortable with putting something you put on your nails in your mouth,
Oh.
good luck. I mean, I'm not, and as a
Yeah,
dental
I'm not either.
professional, I would never ever do that.
I think you might have started a trend here.
I'm trying. I mean, I
Would
think
you
it's-
consider yourself a trendsetter?
maybe.
I'm telling you, because like as soon as I was like posted about it, like I told you, her cousin was like, I'm trying to get this done. You know what I mean?
Definitely sparks an interest in a certain crowd of people, I've noticed.
Are you super busy with it? Or do you?
Steady. I wouldn't say super busy, just because I recently, almost 2 months ago, made my page.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so it's fairly. I mean, I have a ton of work that I had started from last summer. I mean, I had gotten pregnant, so I stopped doing that for a little while. But I had a collection of work that I had done on Friends, and then I opened it up more and made my own social media page. So I'm really starting from scratch. So
And I feel like too is because like a lot of people don't really know about it.
Yeah.
Too much, you know what I mean? So, like I said, like this is the first time I've ever even heard of anything like this. Like,
Yeah, I've never heard of a shop to do this. So like, I feel like
it's crazy.
Every step you go, it's like it's unprecedented. So you got to like set the pace for yourself.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, spitting the knowledge.
Yeah, good verbiage.
I know, right? Well, first of all, he's like an undercover like genius. Like,
No, stop. I have a high school diploma.
I don't want to say genius. I'm sorry. Maybe I gave him a little too much credit. But this one guy was over here not too long ago talking about like history, and it was like 3 a.m. Like we've had a lot to drink at this point, and he jumps up off like the couch and walks over and like pulls his pants up like an old history teacher would, and like starts naming like different generals of like different wars and history, and I was just like, wait a minute. Like my mindset immediately shifted to like, why do you know so much about history?
Yeah. Do you want to study history? Are you interested? in
No,
that?
God,
No.
no.
I mean,
I mean, it
that's
was cool
stuff
that
to
like.
know. Our history is, important.
Oh, definitely.
Probably know more than I can remember.
so real quick, how did you get linked up with Valor?
So I had reached out to a bunch of salons, a bunch of tattoo parlors. I still like to use the word parlor. I think it's a fun.
It's fancy.
I just
Yeah,
think it's
yeah.
fancy. And just kind of like gauged feedback with them, and I went over to Valor and like talked to the owner there, and it's very close to where I live, and so it has a good reputation. It was a nice, clean space. I like the area that he was able to provide me. And so I said, let's do it. Yeah.
See, do you ever think about doing piercings? You could be like a one-stop shop. Like, it's just like if you need a tooth gem and a piercing.
I am very comfortable and have like very steady hands, because also with being a hygienist, I have my licensure in dental anesthesia. So I do give injections for like numbing if you're getting a filling, or
Really?
if you're getting scaling.
Oh,
so I'm like
shit.
super comfortable with blood and
Right.
So you do like the big needles and the gums and stuff. Oh,
do.
that was the worst.
Well, you just didn't have it done right.
Well,
It's
probably, yeah,
okay.
probably. I didn't go to FemGems.
You have to be
It's right.
no correlation with needles and FemGem.
I know, yeah. This is complete. That's why I asked her when she first got here. It's like, so am I going to endure some pain
Painless.
or no?
Painless.
Because I don't know. It's
Yeah, a lot of people are very curious about it, and I think a lot of people have just fear in general of anything to do with their mouth and teeth. So the words that you use to describe it are important, and yeah, I just think
so. For those, Fred said you should have gotten one done on the show. I am.
yes, yeah.
I am getting one done
Hang tight.
on one of my front teeth, not the front two teeth,
Well,
the
yeah,
one
you're
next,
doing the lateral,
the lateral front
Incisor.
tooth, incisor.
not the canine.
Yeah, not the canine. So yeah, Kayla Adams said she's trying to get one.
Let's do it.
Valor
Valor
Tattoo Parlor.
All my appointments I make through my Instagram, so
See, I wish I was that good with this software because I would have been like, it's up right here.
yeah, just click here.
Live, just press a button. Not yet.
It's easy to find everything on the internet now.
I know it's crazy. I'm super pumped to do this. So, if somebody came to you,
Yes.
they got a nasty grill. Are you doing a gem?
Absolutely not. As a hygienist, I mean, it's just like my code of conduct here. You know, I do even have in my FAQ under my highlights, you know, any kind of questions I have there. And I do talk about, I always do an oral exam. And that's not anything scary or going to hurt you. But I do like to look just in the oral cavity for any lesions, lumps, bumps, anything that would stand out to me. Because I feel like I would want to tell you if I saw something.
Right.
And if the tooth, like I was telling you earlier, has gum recession, has a hole in it, or is discolored or something questionable, I would absolutely recommend another tooth. Or, yeah, I would not proceed.
So you mentioned to me earlier about like a cap or a crown. Does it not stick to a crown, or does it? Okay.
It will adhere to it. A veneer, a crown, an implant crown. It will adhere, but it won't last as long.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just the materials that you use.
I was going to ask you that too, like people who have like veneers, because I feel like veneers are like blowing up.
Yeah.
Like people fly to
Never.
Florida literally just get like a whole rack of veneers for like $1,200.
Have you ever done veneers?
No, I don't do restorative work like that. I do whitening, scaling, cleanings, fluoride, all that fun stuff.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Right. That's crazy. What's the? I've seen videos like on social media, like of the crazy. I don't even know plaque buildup. Is that where it's like on the back of the bottom? And I looked like I have a little bit. I kind of like
That's normal.
skeeved myself out a little bit.
Gotta make
And
a
I've
trip
seen
to-
this, but they're like using like a water jet or something.
At home?
No,
Oh,
like
I was gonna
it's like
say,
it's like a
please no.
it's like a video like in the person's mouth, and they were doing it, and they're like it looks like a water jet, and they're just like it looks like it's cutting it all out. It's crazy.
Yeah, we use as a hygienist, you know, in the dental office, I use an ultrasonic scaler. So it's basically like a scaler, a hand tool, except it has the water, and it breaks apart and kind of irrigates the gums. Because that
Right.
tartar buildup is completely normal. It has a lot to do with your saliva and the food you eat and things like that. Some
Right,
people
right.
build up a lot, a little.
I'm gonna ask you like some dental hygienist questions.
Okay. It's my specialty.
Whitening,
Yeah.
coffee.
Yeah.
How do you do it? Do you drink
Um,
coffee?
I absolutely do. I love espresso. I always, and people think I'm so weird, but I always am like, just learn to drink with a straw. I don't care. Just
Even
learn.
if it's hot.
I don't care if you're a man and you feel weird.
Oh,
Get
like,
a little straw
Yeah, because
and just suck it up.
I I forget most times, and I'll just drink it, and like you can obviously feel the coffee like
Yeah, it's
literally
like-
going against your teeth.
Yes.
It sucks, dude. Like I said, I was brushing. It's called ARC, the after brush whitening booster,
Okay.
and I feel like they're only as white as they are, and I don't even have really white teeth, but they're just because.
I think they're exceptionally white.
Yeah, but they could be whiter. I feel like.
Like everybody, except hers.
I always
Hers are
say
like
people's teeth.
Well, she's a
everyone's
dental
teeth can be
hygienist.
whiter.
Yeah.
I mean,
She's-
honestly, I have not whitened my teeth, and I can't tell you how long, and that is the honest truth. I mean, I was pregnant. I can't. You're not supposed to whiten. I brush twice a day. I floss. I do all the things that other people do. But I will tell you that everybody's teeth are different as far as the porosity. So some people can drink tons of coffee and don't stain, and then some drink a coffee for two. Everybody's a little different.
I heard it has a lot to do with the saliva as well. Isn't there like certain people have that saliva that like completely prevents them from getting cavities and stuff like that?
Yeah, absolutely. There's two kinds. I mean,
Oh,
in
yeah,
our
this is
saliva,
legit.
there's two kinds of bacteria that one that causes like periodontal disease, which is what's going to cause all that plaque buildup, and then one that causes cavities. So that's where like your fluoride product. I know there's anti-fluoride people, but fluoride does prevent cavities.
Okay.
So yeah, your saliva has a lot to do with that, and it really does start with your parents. We give that to our children. So when you're kissing your child, they're not born with these bacterias in their saliva. The parents give it to them. That's why, like, your baby.
Really?
I mean, I have a baby now, so like your baby's breath never smells. I mean, they do once they start getting teeth, and once they start.
Right.
But yeah, we give that to them.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean, it's inevitable.
Right,
To be
right.
honest, you're gonna kiss
Don't
your
kiss
baby.
your babies.
Right. Damn.
Yeah, but that's really where it starts, and there's like a ton of other contributing factors that enhance that, but that's where it all begins. Good old mom and dad kisses.
That's insane.
yeah.
Definitely. So if you had like
Can you go ahead?
if you had one like tip for like whitening, I guess like what would be the brand? If you were to like, because I know like the Crest whitening strips are like the thing, but I feel like they're so expensive. They're like $55 for like a 4-pack of them.
So I gauge whitening as if you can't afford something that is, a Zoom whitening treatment, which is I use in a dental office. That's the only thing you can get in a dental office is Zoom. That's the highest tier. But a lot of people ask me that question, so I usually tell people to just start with Crest white strips. I know you're saying that it is a little pricey, but if you
I wouldn't mind spending that money if it was like for something professional. Like I wouldn't even mind spending like a couple $100 to like $1,000 if it was like if I would go to like the dentist office and everything like that. But I feel like the Crest whitening strips, like they don't work as well for me. I don't know. Like I've tried it twice now, and they've definitely seen a difference, but not as big as they promote it to be.
Someone that is experiencing that, I would say try a professional strength.
Okay.
That would, because it just might not be strong enough. They can't sell over the counter strength that we provide because people would be walking around like Ross from Friends with that.
I was literally just about to ask you
like insane, and
that
they would be
about
causing
Ross.
damage because people get addicted to that shit.
What, whitening?
Whitening, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. There's a lot of people, like vanity is like, a lot of people are about that.
Damn. Now, question.
Yes.
Would you suggest somebody to whiten prior to getting their gems?
Yes. If you are interested in whitening, absolutely. I would suggest if you're going to get a whitening treatment. I've actually had that question come up a lot through my DMs because people, they're like looking at their smile now because they're like, oh, I want to get some gems, but like, oh, my teeth look yellow. So I'll say, you know what, I think you should get your teeth whitened first if you want to go that route, and then do the gems. But we were talking earlier, and if it's a very small placement, I would say you can get that first.
And then
do the whitening. But if we were doing a full tooth or multiple teeth or something like that, I would say.
What's the most gems you ever put on somebody?
Well, a client a couple weeks ago, we did 2 of the fairy dust and another gem.
Damn.
Yeah, she did great.
Now, for those of you who don't know what the fairy dust is, all you gotta do is go on our Instagram page and you'll see. I can't even describe it.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of
It's-
bling. It's shimmer, sparkle, shine,
It's a
bing,
lot.
bang, boom. Look at me now.
It's a hell of a lot of shit.
So with the fairy dust, do you have to put that on individually, I guess, or
Yes.
you like? Wow.
Yeah. You're talking what? How many pieces would you think? Like 30, 40 pieces?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Like 30, 40 individual pieces have to go on.
Yep. Very technique sensitive. Yeah.
You have to have a steady hand.
Yeah. I told you I did that one for myself, and it was really hard.
Jesus Christ. Damn. So how long does it fully take to cure?
What do you mean?
The adhesive or some.
For it to set, or?
Yeah, or the fully cure, like after it's done.
I mean, once it's on there, once I use the light cure, which is that blue light there, I use that for a minute, and that hardens it. So from then, like, you can try to mess with it. It's there. It's on.
Okay.
But for the full set is 24 hours.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so you want to be, like, kind to the area for 24 hours.
Can I drink a beer with a straw?
I'm going to say you can.
Really?
Yeah.
Somebody get a sissy stick.
Sissy stick.
Because you don't know how many people that I've whitened their teeth, and they're like, how am I not going to drink coffee for 20? And I'm like, girl, I can't tell you to not drink coffee for 24 hours. Like, I'm sorry. I'm like, just use the straw.
Now, you do gold as well.
Uh-huh.
Now, you have to pre-order those?
Yes. I do that right now just because I'm still in the starter kind of phase of my business right now. So I don't want to purchase a whole bunch and, like, have them collecting dust. And they're very personalized, the 18-karat gold gems. So I like people to kind of browse through them and see what they like, and I take a little deposit. I purchase it through my vendor, and then that goes towards the final price.
Oh, shit.
And it usually takes maybe like 2 or 3 days for it to come in.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Pretty good.
Damn. Now, are you able to do, like, grills and stuff like that? Like, do you ever think about anything like that?
I actually have. It's funny you asked that because, you know, now that I have my business page up, a lot of other tooth gem people are popping up, of course, in my realm.
You gotta put on there original.
Yeah.
OG.
So I saw this one page which actually she offers training to do the grills, and I was like, who is she?
Right.
Because it is kind of interesting. I mean, it's done through the dental lab. You take the impressions.
Yeah, you got to do the impression, and then it kind of just clicks in. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful work. It's absolutely beautiful work. Is that something I'd maybe be interested in? I would, on a business aspect, I'd really want to look at numbers and kind of see, you know, make sure I'm comfortable with it, things like that.
Now, here's a question. Grills. Are they healthy for teeth, or are they bad for teeth? Like, I kind of feel like there's a little rubbish there.
I would suggest having them made by a professional, not a kit or something you purchase online, because then you're doing it yourself.
Where can you get real grills from, like a professional?
You can, if you inquire a dentist, I'm sure they can make it for you. A cool dentist.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Do you know cool dentists?
I do.
I was going to say, I don't know any.
I don't know any cool dentists.
Old white
I have
Jewish
an awesome
guys.
dentist in South Philly that I love.
What's
DeLisi Dental.
DeLisi Dental?
Plug them up.
In South Philly. They're great.
Well, I got my wisdom teeth taken out in South Philly. Is it on Broad Street?
It's on Passyunk.
All right. I got my teeth on place on Broad Street.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, there's a lot of dental spots out there.
Craziest thing ever. I've never been knocked out in my life, ever. So my blood pressure must have been through the roof because of how scared I was about getting knocked out. They put this IV in, and they put me in the room in my chair. They didn't put the stuff in yet for probably 15 minutes by myself.
Oh.
I'm sitting in there. Next thing I know, this little Asian guy comes up to me and whispers in my ear, "Here comes the happy juice."
They always say some weird
and then
shit.
pops it in, and I was just like, okay, here it is, because like, do you ever get anesthesia before? Like, do you ever get like knocked out?
Hell yeah.
Have you? Yeah. So it's just like, you just like have like I'd never had it done before, so I remember staring at the clock, and then like nothing was happening. I was like, I remember going through my in my head, I was like, do I just pass out? Like, do I
Yeah.
feel anything? Like, what happens? And next thing I know, dude, I swear to God, no, the clock started going like this, like moving side to side. And I was just like, here it is. And then I woke up. And I was like, I remember asking him if I could keep my tooth, but he's like, nah, we're not allowed to
Yeah,
do
they
that.
don't let you do that anymore.
Why not?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a hazardous thing.
I'm not gonna try to put it back in there.
I know.
I know.
But it's my tooth. It's my tooth. All right. Are you down the?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm nervous.
Are you ready? Why are you nervous?
I don't know.
Tell me.
You're gonna judge me by my teeth color.
No, never. Never, never, never.
How do we do this? Are you gonna commentate?
Oh yeah. We can do that.
All right.
And I'll probably, can I like turn this a little this way? Because I do like to explain it.
Oh yeah, you can
A
do
little
whatever you
bit.
want. Believe me, these things are very, very, they're very hardcore. You can throw these around.
Oh, did that.
Hell yes.
Okay.
You want me to grab the camera off the thing and
Oh no, we're good, dude. That's
salad?
If you just want to sit in that chair.
sit here. Is this the card you were talking about?
Yes. Okay. So, smile. So you want to do it on the point of the tooth more? Okay. So that is tooth number 7. In case anyone asks. you'd be
Number
like,
7.
7.
Lucky number
How do we-
7.
Yeah.
What are these things? Are they the gems?
The gems are in my little plate there. So, let me glove up here.
I'm
This
scared.
is an official setup, by the way.
I'm very organized. It's just kind of.
Actually. Look at this. See this here?
Do you want to have it right on your mouth?
Well, no, we're gonna put it right here,
Oh, okay.
just to show the setup. It's crazy official.
Yeah, that's how we do it. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I have a little wispy toothbrush. So I'm going to just brush the tooth, make sure there's no plaque. Okay?
It's the first time Andrew's brushed his teeth in a week.
I don't believe it. So what we're going to do next, I'm going to use a cotton roll, and that's going to lift up the lip just to keep it out of the way. Just relax.
It's like a little tampon.
A little bit, a little plug there. To groom the stash a little bit here. Sorry. You're like a piece of hair. You did that, Jim.
That would be terrible. If I was stash hair glued to my tooth.
All right, so this might be hard for me to tell you, but I need you to not talk from here on out. Okay? Any last words?
That.
Okay. All right, bite down. Good. So the technique is really sensitive here as far as what I'm doing. I need to keep things really dry, and this is not for any discomfort reasons. It's to make sure that the gem lasts a really long time. Okay? Alrighty.
And how long did you say the gems last for?
So they can last 6 months to 2 years. I mean, there's no like actual timeline on it. I do have a window of 60 days that I offer people if it does happen to come off in that window. And a lot of that time, it could just be from, I had one person that was like, oh man, I ate right after. I was so hungry. My bad. So I do offer replacing them, and they're lead-free, toxic-free, and body-safe. So if you swallow it, it will pass right through you, and nothing will be of harm. If you catch it, sure, that's great. But I do offer my clients that I will replace it for them.
60-day guarantee.
That's how confident I am. So I'm just drying the tooth before we put some etch on the tooth, and the etch is what is going to prepare the tooth for the bonding agents.
So the etch is like the primer?
The primer comes next.
Okay.
So this is going to really like dehydrate the tooth, dry the tooth. That way it can activate with the other materials that we use. So this needs to stay on here for 30 seconds, okay?
So do you want to tilt the camera to your tooth? Nah.
Yeah, I don't want you to try to move like too much. I mean, I don't know if you have like a portal.
Nah, we're good. We're good. Looks like he's got some like kid gel on
And
there.
I have a Bluetooth. That's fun.
Oh, yeah.
So just a couple more seconds of that. And then we'll wipe that off. And I already have all the gems placed out for the design that we're going to do.
And what design do we have for Sludge today?
So we have, you probably can't see this, but it's a window. I call it the window.
Yeah, you're good.
So basically, it's just the outline of the whole tooth with the Swarovskis.
It's a major
One
blank.
of my favorites will definitely be a conversation starter. Okay, so we're gonna wipe this off the tooth here. Do people ask questions on the?
Yeah, I'm gonna start reading some comments and stuff here.
Yeah, I'd love to hear if there's any questions or feedback, or so it's not like weirdly quiet. 'Cause this guy can't talk. So I'm just using some water now to get any excess.
Force says drinking a beer through a straw is not a manly thing to do. Laughing emoji.
No, it's not. But you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Beer, no beer.
It's the sound. Yeah.
What's
Just really drying. It's like that.
oh?
That type of sound. But we're done with that sound, so you're fine. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is the primer. And the primer is what's re-wetting the tooth, but not with your saliva. It's using the priming agent. Alright, and then we're going to use the adhesive here, and I will outline the tooth, and then we'll start placing the gems. You doing okay?
Does it hurt yet?
No, don't use that word. Nothing's gonna hurt you.
It's a big teddy bear. Now, what was your first? I guess, what would you call this gem? What was your first gem design that you did?
Well, it was on myself, of course. I think I just did one on the canine, which is the most popular spot that we do, or that I do, or that people want, is like what Izzy, Kyle's girlfriend, had, the two canines, the double canine. And a lot of people that don't know what this is, or are a little nervous, or don't want it to be like too gaudy, they'll start with just the one canine. Like I have a client that came in last night. She was like, I don't know if I want to, so she got one. And while we were here, she just messaged me. She was like, yeah, I want another one. So they are kind of addicting, I would say. Especially once you start getting attention from it. Because it's just like something fun to talk about.
Definitely.
All right, you doing okay? Ready to be gemmed up? All right.
She individually places each gem.
It's all about the technique, man. Don't want anything sloppy going on, you know.
Hell no.
Honestly, the only thing that anybody has ever complained about is having their mouth open the whole time. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be way worse if that's your worst complaint is having your mouth open for 10 minutes.
So, once I finish outlining the whole tooth, I will have you take a look at it before we light cure it, just so you know what it's going to look like and that you like it, you like the placement, etc., etc.
Now, what's the craziest design you've ever had to do?
I wish I had some cool story with that one, but I don't. But I did do a mock-up of, if you look at the little tooth figurine here, it was a design of an X, like XOXO. So I made that design with the crystals, which looks really cool. But she didn't end up, I don't know. We didn't really touch base about it afterwards. But yeah, you can really get creative with this stuff. Especially if you like personalized things, like someone had their boyfriend's initial in the 18 karat gold. That's dedication. That's love, baby. Right?
It's not a tattoo, though.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the tooth gem world. This is all semi-permanent, so it's going to be on here, but we can take it off.
So do you do the lettering with the gems as well as the gold?
I can. It all depends on the size of the tooth, and everybody's teeth are different. Like I was saying earlier, some people have like smaller teeth, larger teeth. So I would really be honest with what I was capable of doing. You doing okay? Probably have like 3 more to put on. Okay? You're doing great.
Kyle Hediger says, how does she feel about doing a permanent gold tooth cap? Are they bad for your teeth?
They are not bad for your teeth. I personally cannot make that. That would be done, if you want a full gold tooth, that would be done through a dentist.
Okay.
I would do it for you, Kyle, if I could. I know, I've actually had a lot of guys be like, no, I want like a gold tooth, or I want this. I can make it sparkly, but gold. I could get some yellow gems.
These are not implanted into the teeth, right? It's just...
Absolutely not. There's no drilling, no implanting. It's just an adhesive that adheres the crystal to the tooth enamel. So when I take it off, it pops off with the adhesive.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no like enamel damage or anything like that. Alright, I just want to see if one more fits in there.
Oh, my God. Like an old gold miner that just struck. Prospector Pete over here.
Fifth here. So this is what we're working with.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna remove any excess adhesive. 'Cause I do like to keep some on there in case you're like, oh, can you move that one or whatever. And then we'll bond it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And I'll like clean it up so it'll be extra shiny for you.
Now, if he were to get his teeth whitened after this, would that have any effect on the adhesive or the gem itself?
While the gems are on,
Yeah.
so it can be done. Like the whitening toothpaste that you use will not affect it at all.
Okay.
But I actually had another hygienist come in and get some gems, and she uses like whitening gel and all that professional stuff. And I was like, "Do you mind trying it so I can let people know?" And she said it didn't really have an effect. You know, obviously underneath the gems, can you tilt forward here? Underneath the gems are not going to whiten, so keep that in mind depending on what design you have.
Be like one of them tanning stickers for your teeth.
So we're going to light cure it for 1 minute. Glasses, please.
The bedazzled glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like some shit Kanye would wear. Sludge looks like a grown man child right now with these glasses on.
I know you're not supposed to look into the light, but it's so hard to not do it.
I'm looking dead into this light right now.
I am a little blind after it. You doing okay?
So how does this UV light, I guess, cure the cement or the adhesive onto the tooth? How does that work?
The light activates the ingredients in the adhesive, so it hardens it.
Okay. Is that the same kind of thing as like them, I don't know what they would be called, like the magic wands, like the plastic sticks? I see them online a lot. It's like you break your glasses and you can fix it, but it's like a glue and it only activates when you put a UV light on it.
I don't know. I never heard
These things are awesome. We're all excited to see the end product here now. Damn, that thing's blanging. Diamond's dancing, boy.
Right, and if you don't mind, I am gonna just push a little floss here. Over a little bit. I need to make sure that you can floss, whether you floss or not.
You sludge sloss? Or you floss sludge? You sludge floss?
There's a little bit that I can get off afterwards, like right on the side here, okay? Alright, so you can see the
Hell yeah.
I'd say smile for me.
So you're gonna
Sheesh.
feel it as far as it laying on your lip, but you'll get used to that within like 48 hours.
I gotta go spit.
Yeah, you can rinse out. I
I'll
usually
go
have people
spit.
rinse out afterwards.
Well, smile for the camera before you go anywhere. Go ahead. Hit him up with it. Looks like Joe Pesci in Home Alone.
That is the window. The window jewelry style. This is the EXO thing that the person had requested.
Oh, wow. That's actually crazy detail. I like that.
I know, cool, right? Yeah, you did all kinds of creative here.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm digging it.
You're blanging right now.
Hell yeah.
I see it from here. You're
I
like,
know.
You can, yeah. It's like little.
I gotta throw more wax on the stash, but damn,
awesome, you did great.
it was completely pain free.
Yeah.
Now, is that the UV light?
Yes.
A little warm.
Yes. It's supposed to be warm.
That's crazy. Is it hard not to play with it?
Yes. But you don't want to play with it.
I'm not like, I feel like just my lip is touching it. That's it.
Yep, that's completely normal. It's very much like if
Hell
you were
yeah.
to get a piercing or something like that in your lip will adjust to it.
I feel like it's you don't even really feel it.
Like, I don't feel mine anymore.
I feel like
Unless
you
I,
definitely
like,
get used
rub
to
my
it.
tongue to it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you definitely get used to it for sure.
Yeah.
So you have pricing, different styles on your Instagram. Do you have a Facebook page as well or no?
I don't have a Facebook page. I just have my Instagram. And that's where, I mean, I posted it on my regular Facebook, but I'm just more active on Instagram anyway. So I have everything linked on there, price sheet, a lot of FAQs, and I'm always open for questions, comments, anything on your
How
mind.
about tooth sensitivity?
You should not have any tooth sensitivity.
Well, no, I don't. I'm just saying if somebody has sensitive teeth.
Oh, if they have sensitive teeth, it will not affect that. I mean, if they have, a lot of sensitivity comes from gum recession, and like I said, if you have gum recession, I will see that, and I will not put a gem on it.
So I didn't
or
have
anything
gum recession?
Not on that tooth.
He's like, I got good gums.
Good gums. Really good gums. Nah, I don't know. I thoroughly look, I got people hitting me out like, I kind of want to get one now. Let's do it. Oh my God. Tagging. Jesus. It's the power of Facebook. It's crazy. It's crazy. Absolutely. What is the address of Valor?
Good question. I don't know the exact address,
We're
but it is in Feasterville.
Brownsville Road.
Brownsville Road, yeah.
I think it might be Brownsville and Scott Street? No.
1448 Brownsville Road.
1448 Brownsville Road.
Yeah.
Yep, right up 95.
What's up with you in Scott Street?
My aunt lives there.
That's like the only street you know there. So you're like, oh, like Scott Street. Like,
Whatever. It's the
what's the
same
relative?
thing.
Yeah, how far is it from Scott Street?
Approximately 2 blocks.
And then I always give clients a little card that has aftercare information, so I'll
Okay.
give you that. I
Let me see here.
can review that or
Do not eat anything for 48 hours. No, I'm kidding.
starve and die.
Nah. See, this is awesome. See, I feel like, I don't know. I honestly feel like you're going to start a trend here. Like, I feel like there's just going to be people popping up.
For sure.
But are they a licensed dental professional?
Hell no.
Is the actual question.
I mean, unless some hygienists start following me with it, sure. I mean, I would definitely tell them to go for it. I'm all about, like, not working for the man and finding some freedom and schedules.
Hell yeah.
And, you know, my life's changed a lot this last year with becoming a mom. And,
How is that,
beauty
by the
of
way?
it. Being a mom, it's pretty fucking cool.
I know, it's crazy, right?
I have a really cute kid. That helps.
Yeah, it's becoming a parent's kind of crazy.
It's so crazy. Your whole life is
Oh yeah.
different.
Now hold on. Are these kids friendly too? Could kids get these?
Kids can get these, and I only say that because it's not permanent. It can be done on a baby tooth. Obviously, I would suggest a parent having consent. I always have clients fill out consent forms that explain some things.
Right.
But yeah, it absolutely can be done on a
Have you
child.
done it on a
I have not.
kid?
Nope.
Oh, Elmo
Not
on
yet.
every kid's
But
teeth.
you've
I would.
made the papers and stuff, you said?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't suggest any gold pieces on a child, but maybe
Right.
just one single crystal, a Swarovski crystal. I think that would be. Yeah, it's very tooth safe.
Right,
you know,
right.
If you follow the aftercare and you continue to take care of your teeth, this will have no effect.
Oh shit.
It's very similar. The products, the placement to bracket braces, the metal brackets that they place on the teeth.
Is this similar to the?
Yeah, very similar. It's actually the same adhesive that they
Oh,
use for
shit.
braces. Yeah. So
What?
So I always explain that to people too, it's in my FAQs. You know, sometimes if you had braces, like they would pop off if you eat the peanut or whatever. Like you just have to be conscious of some things.
Right,
it
right.
does happen sometimes, and yeah, it's not permanent. So that's like
You can take it. Now,
the
what
beauty
has
of
to
it.
be done to take off? Like if somebody gets something and they have a job interview or something like that, and they need it taken off.
So this is very important because a lot of they call them gem technicians. That's what the other world of non-dental gem jeweler, whatever. They're always like, you have to go to a dentist to get it removed. Go to a dentist. Yep. They're like, be gone. Like we're done with you.
What?
Yeah. That if you look at any other page, because they don't have the proper tools to remove them.
Right.
You don't want someone coming at you with like a wrench or some kind of weird tool.
Right.
I have my own scaler kit, which I use. So I use an actual scaler. Most people in the world have gotten their teeth cleaned. A scaler is safe for the enamel if you use the correct pressure, which I have done in my career for 9 years.
Right, right.
So I'm able to remove the crystals,
Oh,
and
shit.
if there's any excess, adhesive left on the tooth, I have a portable polisher.
Now, would you say that people come to get them taken off to like change up their design?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like does that happen often?
It's happened twice so far. Like I said, it's been like fairly newer for me, and I've officially now been more confident that I can provide that service. So now I have a fee with it and a time slot with it. But yeah, I think it's a good option to have.
Right,
you know,
right,
that
absolutely.
You're not just like stuck with something. If you
I
wanna
would be
change it
kind of
up.
nervous. Like if you didn't take it off, if like I had to go to a dentist to like
Yeah.
get this taken off my tooth.
I feel like my dentist would look at me differently.
I
He'd be like, what are you doing? Like, you should have got this done by somebody who knows what they're doing.
If you tell
Right.
them that a dental hygienist did your tooth gem,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure they'd be like, oh, well,
Oh yeah,
you go.
But if a dental
Absolutely.
hygienist did it, the dental hygienist would be
taking it off.
If you say, oh, I got this done in some salon with some girl that does facials, I don't know.
So here we go. So what happens if one falls off?
So if one falls off, I have the 60-day window. Like I said, I will replace it.
So it's like a 60-day guarantee.
Yeah, absolutely.
60-day guarantee. She replaces them.
Yes. So for the Swarovski crystals, I will replace at no cost within the 60-day window. If it's over 60 days, we can work out a fee. If it is a gold piece, I charge a small fee, not the original fee. Just because I really stand by my product, and if something falls off, it bums me out.
Right,
Not just you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Kayla is asking pricing. It's on her Instagram. She has a pricing highlight, I believe it is.
It says price sheet.
Yeah, that has all of the prices on there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm comfortable talking about price, but
You sure?
go to my Instagram.
Yeah, go to the IG.
Yeah.
You can have one of these guys. Ew, I thoroughly enjoy this. Do you ever do somebody's whole tooth, like all teeth? Like
No. Just like a one single tooth.
that'd be a lot of gems. I feel
Disco
like.
ball. Yeah, it is a lot. I mean, it depends on what size gems we're doing.
Right,
I
right,
have like
right.
extra small.
And you said if you wanted to order one, it's 3 days.
Yeah, usually turnaround time's 3 days.
Okay.
If you were ordering so I have 18 karat gold or 18 karat white gold options with
Right.
the different gems.
And I feel like it has to be gold.
yeah,
Like, you
I
can't put
wouldn't-
sterling silver in your mouth.
No.
It would turn green, right, or something.
Yeah, I would never suggest that.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yep.
Well, yeah, it's sterling silver
If you wear
oxidizes
sterling
or something,
yep.
and it
Yeah.
turns green.
If you wear sterling silver like long enough, it will start to like change.
Yeah, like I know,
Or
like
warp.
the necklaces and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it turn your shit
So
green,
they-
dude.
they
Same
can
thing with the
save your
earrings.
tooth. Oh
Yep.
my
So you want
gosh.
something high quality. I mean, it's in your mouth. There's a lot of saliva. There's a lot of food. Things like that happening. If someone's gem, just to circle back, if someone's gem does fall off, if it was a multiple layer piece, I would suggest removing and then replacing all of them, just because you saw all the steps it took
Right,
to
right.
get to that point.
Yeah, literally, I feel honestly the only thing that I felt was a little bit of the heat from the
From the light.
The light. But other than that, now do you have like a suction cup thing at the office?
What do you mean a suction cup?
Or not suction cup, like the sucker thing.
To suck up saliva at the tattoo studio?
Yeah.
No.
I was like, what are you talking about? A suction cup?
Well, I don't know why I said suction cup. I have no idea why I said suction cup.
Puts a toilet plunger on your face.
I know. I was
Starts
like, wait,
plunging
what
it.
am I missing here?
You ever see that? No, I was going to do that. Do you ever see
Pause.
that? Yeah, pause. I'm sorry.
I am very conscious of saliva, and if I see it like pooling in your mouth, I usually will put another cotton roll in, and that absorbs the saliva.
I was pulling.
Yeah.
I was pulling a little bit. That's
You
why I
have-
kept
yeah.
my gas.
Yeah.
Like to have it go down. But it wasn't, dude, I thoroughly enjoy this. I kind of feel like there's going to be quite a few people going up, hitting you up on the message piece.
Yeah, I love
sure.
to connect
How about,
with
how
people.
about diamonds? Would you ever
like
do an
actual-
actual diamond?
There are, so one of the vendors that I work with does offer diamonds, actual diamonds. The price range is much higher for
Oh,
that,
yeah, I can
obviously.
imagine.
But if that was something someone was truly interested in, I'd be super stoked to do it.
I would be, imagine swallowing a diamond.
Like, damn it. Yeah.
Right.
Dude,
Well, it all
It'd be
comes out
terrible.
the other side. So.
be sifting through. I'm not losing that puppy.
I know, dude. Shit.
Yeah,
No
if
pun
you
intended.
on my page, I have lots of all the different options. You'll actually see some of the options for the actual diamonds.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Now, what would one diamond run you on one tooth?
I haven't price pointed the diamonds yet. I haven't.
Because you got to think. 1 carat diamond, flawless diamond, is what? Like $5-6 grand,
Oh my god.
So,
right?
and a lot of these have like a gold rim, like they're
Oh, they're fancy.
yeah, they're very like unique, and so I haven't had any requests for them, so I haven't come up with a price point.
Right.
If I was starting to get more questions about that, I probably would. But right now, I'm just sticking to like the gold pieces
Right,
and
right.
things like that because that's what people are, are interested in right now.
Absolutely. Listen, is it Fem Gems?
Fem_gems with a Z.
Absolutely. Valor Tattoo. Reach out. I'm probably going to be hit up with so many different messages on here. Do you have business cards? No?
Instagram
Just-
for new business.
It's all about-
it is. It's all about the gram.
Instagram.
It's all about the gram. Can you see it when I smile?
Yeah, I can. It's
And from
dancing.
every angle, like you slightly turn and it's like sparkle.
Oh,
Does
dude,
it glisten?
Yeah.
It glistens?
Dude, it
Them
does.
diamonds dancing, boy.
Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Hold on a minute. That's another thing. How do you clean it? Just brush?
Yep. Brush.
I don't gotta
just
polish?
like I tell my patients that have braces, brush even more because now you're having something that's on your tooth, which can collect more plaque, potentially collect more food, potentially. So you want to really make sure it's not going to sparkle as
there.
much in the,
It's in there.
but it does. in person, it's like just next level.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you don't even really have
It's
to
like
open
yeah,
your
no
mouth.
big deal.
I know. I feel like it's coming through my lip.
It is.
It's not.
It's coming out my nostrils, I feel like.
Yeah.
Your I'm telling you, 48 hours, your lip will be completely welcomed to.
I know. Well,
Crystal
I got to be honest with you. Because of the grill that I have,
I need to see this girl.
You want to go get it? Where's it at?
it is white gold, though. It's
I like
real
it.
white gold. I got to be honest with you. I don't even think it's going to fit on with this on there.
It
Nah.
might not. Depends how like customly fitted it was for you.
Oh, it's 100%. Like I had to
I
do
really
the
do
whole
wanna see
impression,
it.
and like when I put it in, it like
Clicks.
clicks in there.
Good. I like that it fits good. That's
It's
important.
official. But as far as like getting used to it with the lip thing, I had it was the same thing. You know what I mean? Like I just felt it on there. The only thing is too, at my gap, because I got my 2 fang teeth, you could see the bar through my gap.
Oh, that's lame. that's a bummer.
And then I thought about Invisalign.
That's why you don't wear it
Kind of.
every day.
And then I thought about Invisalign.
Invisalign's great.
I know. I heard. What?
Yeah.
What do you know anything about that? I mean, is that
A ton.
is that a thing? Like, what do you?
It's a total
Do you got to
thing.
do a mold?
Everything's done through the office. Don't do Smile Direct Club, for the love of God.
Really?
Don't do it yourself. Yeah. Have somebody doing it for you, doing it with you.
I need a new
checking
dentist.
it.
I need a new dentist. 100%.
How? Oh, South Philly's kind of far from here.
Yeah, South Philly is not that far. I used to work in South Philly. I mean, I know South Philly at the back of my hand. But yeah, I just need a new dentist. I mean, I think the dentist I used to go to closed down. I think the last time I was at a dentist was like a year ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Is that normal? Like a year? Every 6
6
months?
months?
Every 6 months for a cleaning?
Yep. That's preventative care.
Damn.
Basic
Damn.
stuff.
Well, look, well, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, no
Holy
problem.
shit. We're going to push FemGems.
Yeah, please.
We're
hit
gonna
me
go to the
up.
moon. Is basically what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the moon with FemGems.
What's that?
We're gonna go to the moon with FemGems.
You got a stock in it?
Do you have
No.
a gem
Not an
coin?
idea.
No,
FemGem coin?
Oh, that would be.
maybe next time.
I'm telling you,
I would dump like.
this is the
2
new thing. I'm
grand.
telling you right now. Piercings, obviously, piercings are like that's like a traditional.
I feel like that's an old head thing now. I feel like nobody gets pierced.
I just got my other nostril pierced.
So, I got septum and this side pierced same time. Couldn't do it.
What do you mean couldn't?
Healing process was just
Oh.
pain in the ass.
Yeah,
Hardcore pain
it's
in the
been
ass.
Probably over 5 years since I had a piercing, and getting that, I was just like, God damn it, I hate this.
Right. Right. This
It
was.
hurts.
I woke up in Wildwood with this. Off a bender.
I've
Really?
always wanted
Yeah.
that. I wanted to get the septum, but I was like, just do the.
I like
other
the fact that you
side.
can hide it whenever you want.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
that's why I got
It's
it.
a cool piece.
You could just hide it whenever you
Flip
want
it
to.
up.
I still have my
Libre.
labret pierced.
You got your lip pierced?
Oh yeah. I still have the hole. I
Is
got
it-
that done when I was
Oh,
16.
I thought you
Yeah.
had something in there. I was like, what?
Mhm. Mm.
I was like, that.
Oh, it's
little-
In the
hidden.
hair.
little
Yeah, it's
goatee,
hidden.
so,
Yeah,
yeah.
like throw it.
My soul patch is hiding it.
Now,
Yeah,
I
but
heard-
now-
I heard tongue piercings are like the worst.
I heard the complete opposite.
I heard like your tongue swells. Well, I mean, most of the people I know go to some dude in the basement, so.
Yeah. The after,
Jesus.
I feel like I had my tongue pierced for a long time. But I took it out when I became a hygienist because I was like, I can't. Because I tell people to be careful with them. Anyway, but the getting it pierced isn't bad. It's the after.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just like,
Right.
Your tongue's
Swells
huge
up,
and-
yeah.
Same thing with LASIK.
Oh, you got LASIK?
Oh yeah.
Your tongue swells up?
Yeah.
Everything's
Your
fine.
whole
I'm being
everything.
Serious. What?
No, I'm talking about aftercare wise.
Yeah.
The,
Like
the
the
actual
recovery.
thing doesn't hurt.
Like the eye thing, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
eye
LASIK.
surgery?
Like the
Okay.
actual surgery, like you don't feel shit. But it's like the afterwards that
Yeah.
You get like puffy eyes and stuff like that.
no, it feels like you just
It's like not your eye.
it feels like you just have like glass in your eye or something.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they give you medication to go to sleep. You go home, fall right asleep. As soon as you wake up, you're like,
So worth it though, right?
oh my god.
Yeah, it's a life changing.
It's literally life changing. Like I can see the balls on a fly.
That's great.
Literally.
Worth it.
It's crazy. I suggest it to everybody that even thinks about getting LASIK. So I was always that person that said like, "There's no way I'm getting LASIK. It's not cutting my eye. No way." But
Oh,
now
yeah, it's
everything's done with
terrifying.
yeah. But now everything's done with lasers. Like you don't even before the first one, they used to put a suction cup on your eye and take this thing that looked like a cigar cutter,
Oh hell no.
and they
What?
would slice. That's how they would create the flap. Is what they
Nope,
call
nope,
it. It would
nope,
look like a
nope,
cigar.
nope.
And I seen that, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm never getting LASIK. Like I'm just gonna wear glasses
I
forever."
probably wouldn't either. That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, but now they do everything with lasers. Like they put the suction cup on, little laser, they peel it over, do the treatment, pop it back, done. You're
and
out
then
in
they
10
do
minutes.
it all day long too. So they're like really good at it.
Dude, my guy came in with a Dunkin' Donuts coffee in his hand
These donkeys.
and a suit.
Oh damn.
Took his suit jacket off, sipped his coffee, said, "Have a seat."
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut
Confidence.
your
Literally.
eye open today.
Yeah. Both
I'm
of
not
them.
kidding. It's just so hard because like, you think you're gonna mess up because like after they cut the flap, it's just straight blur. You can't see nothing.
Oh
You're awake for
And
this?
oh yeah, you're awake.
Yeah.
And they have you stare at this light, and then like once they pull the flap over, it's just like the light is just running from you. So you feel like you're literally going like this, but you're not. It's just the laser moving, and you're just like really
don't
trying
bug
to.
out. Don't bug out. I feel like I've.
God.
You're numb the whole time. You don't feel
Yeah.
nothing, dude. Nothing.
You still wouldn't like freak out? Like
I didn't freak out.
I'm sure if you were very high anxiety, they'd maybe give you like something beforehand.
They gave me Xanax
Yeah.
right before.
Papa Zanny.
Yep, he
We
shot it
used
right
to
in
do
my mouth.
that at our dental office. If like we had a high anxiety patient
Really?
getting dental work, we'd have them take a Valium or like something before.
Damn.
I didn't
Yeah,
know they
because
could do that.
anxiety gets your body all whack.
How was that during COVID? Like, were like this dentist office in general like shut down? Like, how was?
We were shut down for 3 months, and then we were the most busy we have ever been.
Right.
Ever been.
I would imagine not being able to like do anything.
It was insane, and it was N95. It was double mask, head wraps, all the freaking things
What?
for hours and hours. And I was pregnant.
God.
And there was just like all that fear and like people coming in and they're like so scared, and I'm like, why did you even come in?
Right,
You know,
right,
some
right.
people like would just be mean because
Now, do
they
you know?
were scared.
Right, right. Do you know anybody in the medical field?
Like nurses or
Yeah, like
something
nurses.
that?
Like the during that period, like were you getting any insight? Like
Not really.
really? Because
No,
I would
I mean-
imagine like working in somebody's mouth at like the beginning of like this crazy pandemic that happened.
It was
Kind of scary.
it was very scary, and if you had looked at the statistics at that time, the dental office was the most contracting because of the aerosols. So when you're laying back and say they're doing the drill or filling, there's aerosols coming out.
shit.
When I'm using the water jet, aerosols. So our protection was so important.
right.
And then we had to have air purifiers and special suctions, and it
So
was
what would you wear?
just-
Like 2 masks and like a face shield or
Yep,
something?
2 masks, face shield, head wrap, gowns.
That's
How
insane.
did you breathe?
It was so rough. It was such a rough time.
Damn.
It really was.
And you said you just started this a couple months ago, the gems.
Yep. Well, I mean, I was doing it last summer, but then I had stopped.
Right, right,
But I
right.
just started doing this, like, you know,
Full time.
more regularly.
Right. I'm stoked. I
Yeah.
can't wait to send people.
Well, thanks for
Give me another
shout-outs.
smile. Let's see.
Bling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could you see
Oh,
it?
yeah.
It's
Yes,
shining.
sir.
Is it glistening?
I can't wait for your wife to see it.
I know. Well, she was just like,
like the
I
jelly.
think I need one. Like, I think I want one. She's not. But no, seriously, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Rachael McMahon. I think I hit it right off.
Yeah.
Is it on there? Yeah. Hell yes. Nah. Seriously, Femi Gems. Femi. I don't know why I said Femi.
Who's
It's
that?
FEMMA_ gems with a Z.
Yeah. Had to be a little unique there.
Femgems. Hit her up. DM for appointments
Or questions,
or questions.
or just a hello.
Yeah,
whatever
she'll
you
chat.
want. Yeah. I'm really nice.
Absolutely.
And I know a lot of stuff about teeth.
So it's did that just pop up?
Yeah, that wasn't there before.
That all those comments just popped up for some reason.
Oh.
But we read them.
Oh,
But-
okay.
Most of them.
Yeah, we read most. That's crazy. They just pop up randomly.
Thanks for the
All right.
questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah. Thank
Taking
you.
time out of your week to join us. Absolutely. Anything we can do, don't hesitate to reach out. Sarcasm Podcast, episode number 15.